We have the green goblin player Zirael versus the blue Engma player Sauron. The score is 2-0 in favor of the Canadian player. He's looking extremely strong tonight. He was able to win 3-0 against me Shadowfax and now leading 2-0 against Zirael, getting closer and closer to the point of entering the finals of the winner bracket. And then he will only have to fight and face against either Avi or Andy Brandy. Andy's doing good. He was able to win against Eternal, but realistically speaking, Avi is definitely the favorite in the semifinals number 2. And last time we have seen Avi against Sauron, Avi was able to win. So if Avi can pull off the same magic trick and Sauron can't beat him, then Avi will make it to the grand finals. 2 tunnels into the Goblin Cave, into the 3rd Goblin Cave. But again, you know, it's only on the paper. The underdogs can always win. We have seen this in the past. Maybe Andy Brandy is going to beat Avi. Who knows? You eat kebab before? Of course, my friend. I'm Turkish dude. I eat kebab all my life. Döner kebab, İskender kebab, lahmacun, çiğ köfte, tantuni, all of that good stuff. My favorite meal, I like kebab, dude. It's, you know, there is a spicy food. I like spicy food a lot. And one of them is called Adana kebab. Adana kebab, boys. Mwah. Voila, you know. It's amazing. Amazing. If you have access to Adana kebab in your country, do it. Just do it. Okay. Troll and Wolf Den in Hall of the Kingsmen. On the other side, we see Goblin Cave into the Spider Pit from Zirael. Are you Turkish? I'm living in Germany, but I was born and raised in Turkey. So I'm a Turkish dude living in Germany, but streaming in English. So it's a multi-culti stream, my friend. Everybody is welcome from everywhere. Adana is very good. A local Turkish food shop make it and it's very tasty. Yeah, definitely, dude. Adana is very good. When you are into the spicy stuff, did you actually get sued for explaining how to download the schemes? Yeah, I got actually, I got copyrighted. I got copyrighted twice. One for the installation videos I made for the YouTube channel, and the other one for the Dagor of installation mod, which each of the Ring member kinda sued me for. He was contacting YouTube to take down my video. Butthurt. 3 person 1. I wouldn't say that so, but you know, I like to stream in English because look, when you stream in English, then people from Turkey can watch you, Germany can watch you, China can watch you, you know, everywhere, from everywhere. It just gives you the chance to be connected. Of course, I would be potentially a better streamer if I would stream in my native language. If I would stream in German, for example, I could be eventually a better streamer because I can express myself way better in German. It's my word, right? It's my language, or Turkish. Thank you so much for the first time subbing to the channel. Lisanda, thank you very much.
MLY Sander just subscribed. Welcome to Beyond Standards.
Kardeşim, Allah razı olsun. Thank you, Namzan, appreciate it. Thank you. But sometimes I can't express myself. For example, something funny happens to me. I can't explain it the way I want to because, you know, it's not the language you are using every day and night. So you are kind of encountering limitations in your vocabulary, you know. But it's good because it encourages me to learn more and more and more. So basically, I should be saying thank you to you guys because thanks to you, I was able to advance my English knowledge. For example, something extremely funny happened to me this morning. I was sleeping alone in my bed because my wife, I am sick, so I didn't want my wife to sleep with me, so she was sleeping in the children's room with my daughter and my son, because I'm sick, you know. And then I was waking up in the morning, but the whole room was dark, boys. You know, you have like this things next to the windows, so I couldn't see anything, right? I couldn't see. Guys, I needed 10 minutes to make it out of the room. 10 minutes I needed until I was able to find the door. I was so scared, dude. I was panicking, you know, I was like, where is the damn door? I couldn't find the door, guys, for 10 minutes. You know, punching my face from one wall to the other wall because I couldn't make it out. Beautiful start, by the way, from Zirael. The spiderlings are doing a phenomenal job. Kind of harassing quite nicely. Mid is going down. This mid is going to be also eventually destroyed. But it looks like Zirael doesn't want to overcommit. Yes, a level 2 spiderling here. They will respawn over time, that's good. The goblins, they are also taking care of the pikemen. So this is a very good start into the game number 3 from Zirael. And that's exactly what he needed. Right? You are 2-0 behind, so you need a desperate win. There comes a Spider Pit level 2. You are drunk? No, I were actually not. I mean, I was taking medicaments. So basically I was taking like this, against my headache. So because I couldn't breathe through my nose for a long time, I was actually having a big headache. And I'm not used to take medicaments, pills. Maybe that's why. Don't you memorize your room? I do, but I didn't lie on the side of the bed where I'm normally lying because my wife was not sleeping with me. So I was lying on her side, and I couldn't figure out where I am. The thing is, you don't know where you are. That's the thing. Your eyes don't work, dude. Do you understand? It's hella dark. You don't see anything. It's black, literally. I have open eyes, but what's the matter? There is zero light in the room, zero light. It's like you have your eyes closed. You couldn't see anything. 550 command points against 600 command points. Put some lights on the doors? Yeah, I usually do. Usually my wife wakes up during the weekend and she lets the door open so I can see stuff, but she wasn't sleeping with me. Yeah, maybe it's because I was messed up, but it was so stupid because, I needed 10 minutes, boys. 10 minutes to find it out. I mean, that's a good fight for Zirael, but I think Zirael should be expanding a bit more in the side lane. He has 2 tunnels around the top right side, one in the middle, here, at the corner. 6 power points against 8, 650 command points against 625. So command points are not looking too bad for Angmar. And again, I believe Angmar army is going to get stronger and stronger every single minute. There comes a transition into the level 2. Wolf then, he already has a half of the Kingsman level 2 banner purchase for the Black Numenorians, and he's gonna get banner on them, and then he will have the chance to get also this one when he has the money for it right now, for example. It's a very important upgrade because it makes you pretty much 25% tankier, and it makes you also deal 25% more damage. Oh boy, so there comes even maybe some lumbering mills could be nice for goblins, no? I think some lumbering mills could be actually quite nice on a map like this. There are too many trees, so you get extra resources from your own side, which is pretty good, because your command points are already looking good. 825 command points for the goblins, which is very, very good for goblins, right? You will now be able to recruit more spider riders. They're also kind of countering the Black Numenorians, but the Black Numenorians are just very wild. They have really not a big counter. You need to trample them eventually multiple times. When they have this ability available, your trample will also deal less damage to them.
I will represent the men of Gondor.
Glory, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. What's wrong promoting Dagor? Because apparently one of the maps was made by Age of the Ring team and they were crying about it. It was whole dilemma and drama. I don't care personally about the mod war, who made which mod, who owns which asset. I have no clue. I seriously don't care about that. But
an enemy has been crushed.
I had people asking me non-stop, Shanks, can you show us how to get Dagorov mod video, game? Because it's kind of complex to install this. You need to enable 2.01, and it can, make mismatches or ask you for CD. So I was making a small tutorial showing them how to get this mod. But Age of the Ring team were not happy about that one, they were kind of going crazy. Do you stream League of Legends? No, I usually don't.
We are the Black Rangers.
And I also don't play League of Legends anymore. I used to play in the past, but now it's boring for me, to be honest with you. Holy moly, what is this?
MLY Sander just subscribed. Welcome to Beyond Standards crew.
My friend has subscribed for tier 3 sub. Tier 3 sub. Holy guacamole. Dude. Eyvallah kardeşim. Sağ olasın. Wow. That's big, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for a huge upgrade. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. Tier 3. And actually we have that's my third tier 3 sub. There are 2. Eisengasm is also one of them. Oh, and Slim Shady. You are the third one. Third one. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Really means a lot. Tier 3, that's big. Because I'm Twitch partner, if you don't know, I also get better cut from the tier 3 sub, so thank you. Zirael lost 2 builders. Okay, Milf Hunter. Okay, sorry, my friend. Sorry, I'm back. He's like trying to say in a friendly way, shut up and focus on the game. Okay, Milf Hunter, I got you, bro. 7 power points and 7 power points. 725 against 875. Half-Troll Swordman. That's like an elite army of goblins. Spider Riders plus the Half-Troll Swordman. VIP, yeah, sure. I will give him VIP later on. That's actually true, man. It's actually true. Because it's more expensive to make a tier 3 sub than Netflix subscription and Amazon Prime subscription. So thank you, guys. Izok, level 1. Hi, Ave. What do you want, my friends? Oh my! Ave! No way this is happening. Really? I cannot believe my eyes.
Arway or 900 just resubscribed for 9 months. Ahoy.
This is
Hi.
unbelievable. Thank you, Ave. Appreciate it. Didn't see that coming. 9 months already. But Ave, you need to be honest. It's your first time paying for it, right? You got it 8 times gifted. True or not? True or not, Ave? I think you got 8 times gifted to the channel. Excuse me, where can I get the where can I download the HD edition? You can't, unfortunately. The HD edition is not made public, and the guy who sent me the file, the HD edition file, told me that I'm not allowed to share it with anybody else. So I got it from a person who made this, but he didn't finish his work, and he didn't want to publish it. So I'm not allowed to share it with you guys, unfortunately. Yep, first time. 925 command points Scavenger, 775 command points White. So in total 5, 10, 20, 3 power points. Here we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 28 power points. So Zirael is definitely ahead, but I don't know how much the matchup is going to be changed in the late game. Like when this game goes for another 10 minutes, I don't know what's going to be changed about this matchup. I mean, he has 2 heroes. They are also both great. I mean, this hero is very underrated, by the way. Super scaling hero. One of the best sporting heroes in the game, maybe with Dane, King Dane. Gives you fear resistant, buff, leadership. Can summon 3 fire drakes, which is amazing with level 10. So he has like a huge scaling. King Dane, pretty much the same. Might, rage, double buff, spell, leadership, all of that stuff. And goblins were able to win this fight. So very soon leadership will be unlocked. The fear resistant doesn't really matter that much against Angmar. I mean, yeah, Angmar has only one way of getting fear, and that's the Witch King. But you need to get him to level 6 to unlock your Screech. Not very needed, you know, to get fear resistant against Angmar faction. But look at the minimap at the bottom left side of your screen, boys. Angmar has not, I mean, he's not poor, but he's only at 600 command points. His opponent is at 1000 command points. So his command points kept. He doesn't have any burrow expansions. All the command points are coming from tunnels. He went for the armory too. Azok, all about, I mean, he's level 4 now, has the great battle reach. These icons are looking better now, by the way. Whoever made these icons, they are looking more detailed, more in HD. This one is looking good. Technicolor, thanks for the subbing to the channel.
Technicolor just subscribed. Welcome to Beyond Standards.
Thanks for continuing the gift sub from Tufan. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. And we have a hype train going on, guys. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Really means a lot. I mean, Angmar is kind of doomed. He has 1 ranger. I don't think the 1 ranger can do much. You need like an army of ranger. What hero could be nice here to counter these heroes? I don't think... Maybe Shirop could be nice. I mean, not Shirop. Maybe Rogash could be nice. Palwind, but was it... What is the follow-up? That's the big question. I mean, Karsh is not horrible too, but Karsh really doesn't do well against Spider Riders, you know what I mean? I mean, Karsh is also very underrated. His Chill Soul, besides dealing damage over time, also slows down the enemy unit's movement speed, which gives you like a catch potential. So for example, if Azok runs away from you, you cannot catch him, but if Karsh is around Azok, he will make him way slower, so you have also catch potential. And remember, Karsh unlocks this with level 1. So, pretty good. You see the Goblin King? He's getting chunked. Level 4 has leadership. Oh, Karsh is actually on the... I didn't even see him, I'm being honest. He's here already. I'm so blind. He's level 1 also. 12 power points against 12. It is so... I mean, this is so much more valuable. This one gives you so much money. Oh, that's a mistake. He will just run away from the situation, no problem. Goblins are untouched. Look how many lumber mills he has. He's so rich, boys. Very soon he might even go for Drogov, the Dragon Lord. He doesn't even need it. He can go for upgrades on his dudes. Gulliver, thanks for the 13 months with tier 1. 13 months, my friend. 1 year and 1 month. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it.
Gulliver 1990 just resubscribed for 13 months. Ahoy.
Will there any BFME1 games donations, Shanks? I'm not sure. Guys, how many of you want to see BFME1? That's crazy. I think I've been asked today like maybe 15 times by now. 15 times. That's crazy. Didn't even know that so many of you guys are interested in BFME1. That's kind of crazy. I don't know. I mean, I can't promise because it's not scheduled, but maybe we can play some normal games like 2v2s, 3v3s later on. BFME1 is the best. I mean, I personally like BFME1 also more. I wasn't able to stream my games yesterday, boys. I was playing against Dunedain yesterday, by the way. If you guys missed it, I was playing my quarterfinal games against Dunedain. In the best of 5, I was lucky with the matchups. I was able to win 3-2. I'm now in the semifinals. I will be playing tomorrow versus Rangel, the best of 7 semifinals. It's 8 PM European time. I will also stream these games. Stay tuned. Darkness. I like the glow animation from Darkness. It looks actually like a small flame repeating itself over and over again. It looks phenomenal. And would you look at that? How many times do we see goblins smashing Ingmar? Cut them down. I mean, Dunedain is better player than me. I just got like, lucky matchups. I'm not horrible in this game either, It's not like I'm a bad player. I would consider myself as a good player in BFME1. But not an expert. Not like you in Rise of the Witch King, Ave. More like, I would say, when I would compare myself with anyone from Rise of the Witch King performance-wise, I would be something like Fairy or something, Look, he's so fast. Why are you running? Oh, he's turning now. Oh, the best designed hero has been just killed. Imagine Ingmar turning this game around. I mean, how can he though? That's the big question. How can he do that? He has now 16 power points. He might go for... See it. Can he not go for Freezing Rain? I think he could, right? Can you not go for Freezing Rain from the Vides? Maybe you can. It would also make the darkness be gone. Would also be nice. Milf Hunter, with the first time subbing to the channel, really means a lot, Milf Hunter. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the support.
Milf Hunt 4R just subscribed. Welcome to Beyond Standards crew.
With a hype train going on. Max Flux, what's up, my dude? Does he only get Blight? Okay, I mean, you probably know better than me, Ave. Not probably, definitely. He has even Forge Bleeds on them. That actually looks also nice. That's something I've not seen before. This interaction with the Forge Blades on the Spider Riders looks pretty nice. Look, the Scorpion in front of the Spider Riders leading the army. I think this combo is also pretty good because you get like the mobile leadership on your Spider Riders. And you can also have the buff with the Skull Totem on the ground. So you can give double buff to your Spider Riders in a very sexy way. The Scorpion King is looking so nice. He's not going for the Blight. I don't think Blight is good that much against upgraded units, because with them, Scavenge Armor, plus the leadership from Gorkil, the Black Numenorians are gonna, the Half-Troll Swordsmen are gonna be tanky enough to withstand the damage from the poison of the Blight. I think Blight is actually not very good. I used to always think that Blight is very good, But in the late game, I think Blight kind of falls off. And has too many counters. Cloudbreak is a hard counter to Blight. What's up, Ercan? Hoş geldin. 23 power points, 13 power points. Guys, my Turkish friends in the chat, do you guys watch... I started to watch a Turkish TV series, and I actually liked it too. That's the first time I watched series after a long time. You guys know this series which is called Gelsin Hayat Bildiği Gibi. This one I really enjoyed. Gelsin Hayat Bildiği Gibi. My wife was into that. She kind of, encouraged me to start watching this. And I started watching yesterday. Like, I was watching the first 2 episodes. It's not horrible, but the way I watch Turkish series, I watch the 2 hours episode in 30 minutes. I always skip the parts which are uninteresting for me. Kurtlar Vadisi is the best. I mean, it's already over, dude. Kurtlar Vadisi. Unfollowed. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Falcon. Oh, look at this. She was jumping. She doesn't care about the heals. The most sexy spider queen of the world. Oh, she's coming on you. This is looking so dirty. Oh, Felwind. He missed. Shield. Kill. One more shot. Kill. Oh, he could have killed her. He could have slain the spider. But look, they are webbed, dude. They can't move. They are looking like Frodo Baggins in the films. Oh, trampling. Beautiful trample. Nice. So, kill the backline. Those pikemen in the front, they can't protect you against the Black Numenorians. There are, not Black Numenorians, half-throw swordmen. Scavenge armor plus forge blades, they are so strong. I mean, goblins are so rich at this point. He went also for the dragon, I believe. He's going for the big drake. The fire drake is gonna come very, very soon. Shelob was able to barely survive, healing up quite fast, by the way, over the time. Darkness will be available for the second time. Snow trolls against half trolls. 22 power points in the bank. Very soon we will have the dragon. Engmar has 21 power point, but he never went for the 15. And now because he picked the frozen land, I believe he can go for the freezing rain. But he didn't pick it either. So he didn't go for the blight, he didn't go for the freezing rain. And he's gonna go for the freezing rain now to counter the darkness. So darkness is gone. And on top of that, the enemy units are losing their armor and also their damage output. Shelob doing a good job. Webbing the ground one more time. This has actually like a low cooldown. I think the cooldown of this one is like, what, 50 seconds? There comes the demon of the ancient world. Durin's Bean. The servant of Morgoth. Darkfire will avail you. Flame of Udun. My idol Kurtlar Vadisi kılıç. But not Çakır. I was actually living in Turkey when they made the Kurtlar Vadisi. I was 10 years old, I think.
The Balrog of Morgoth, the demon of the ancient world.
And you could not see anybody on the streets when the series would be actually live on the TV, you know? Everyone was at their home watching. GG's gonna be cold. Yeah, the fire whip here deals the most damage. The whip, you can one-shot any building with that. And also this map can provide definitely a long fiesta game. In the game number 4, we will have the blue goblin player Sauron versus the green Angmar player Zirael. The same matchup we have seen in the game number 3, which Zirael was able to win as goblins. But now, he's playing the faction he was able to beat in the previous game. Can Angmar beat goblins and get us to a 2-2 score? Or is it about the matchup? Will goblins once again rule the Middle Earth? 2 tunnels, 3 tunnels, 2 mills, Hall of the Kingsmen. How you feel about Turkey not being on the World Cup? Hey man, why do you put salt on my wound, man? WW Rise of the Witch King. You should be renaming yourself to www.salty.com or something. It's like, how do you feel about that your son didn't manage to get through the class? You don't ask questions like that, dude. It's not good. 3 tunnels, spider pit into the goblin cave number 1. 3 meals. Hall of the Kingsman. Is Sauron winning all? I didn't see any WCS game still. I mean, you can see the scoreboard, I guess, at the top side of your screen. Or you can type exclamation mark WCS2 in the chat to see the bracket. Spider Pit, Spiderlings, Goblin Warriors. Good questions are the tough ones. Of course, I'm not happy that Turkey couldn't make it to the World Cup, dude. It would be nice. I mean, I think that football was also more interesting for me in the past. Do you guys remember the European Championship in 2002, I think it was? No, 2012. Pretty much it was like Turkey versus Germany in the semi-finals. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. Wolf tennis coming up. Turkey is always like a very situational football team, you know. Also the Turkish clubs, they have like more interest of winning the Turkish Cup than trying to make it to the Worlds, to like a Champions League, for example. But Turkish people are taking the football also very seriously. Like in Istanbul, there are 3 big players, if you guys don't know. 3 big clubs. So Beşiktaş, Fenerbahçe, and Galatasaray. There are 3 big clubs. And they are all in Istanbul, right? And like there is always the derby matches. So basically Fenerbahçe against Galatasaray, especially those two clubs, they are hating each other. Hating. So when you are brave, then come with a Fenerbahçe tricot to a Galatasaray game in their home, you know, and say something bad about them when you wanna die quickly. 400 command points against 450. I personally don't like fanatism. I don't like that in any way. I totally dislike this. When you sport something, you can sport it and still respect the other side. You know what I mean? But Turkish people, unfortunately, most of them, they are too deep. When they sport, they go all the way till the end. They would die for this club, you know what I mean? They take it too serious. They're protecting the club like it would be their son or their family members. I think it's a little bit too much. You can sport something, you can love something, but I think you shouldn't love too much. You shouldn't care too much, you know? It's not healthy. It's not good. Where were you yesterday? Yontek, I was super sick, my friend. I'm still sick. But yesterday it was disastrous. So basically I woke up 10 minutes before my games with Tunadine. I could barely breathe. So I was trying to rush my games. I wanted to play them as soon as possible because I didn't want to delay again. But I just didn't have the mood to stream at all. Because I wanted to start my games, finish them and go offline. That's exactly what I did, you know. Too many spiderlings upon the field, boys. On the paper, I'm Fenerbahçe fan. I like Fenerbahçe. No stream for those games. I didn't stream them, Necro. I was saving the replays though. They're in Discord, but I didn't stream. Get the money. That's good. So 500 command points against 500. This time actually Ingmar does not do that bad. So Zirael is doing a better job with the Ingmar faction against goblins compared to Sauron in the previous game. Warchant has been used from both the players. They are on cooldown, the Warchant abilities. That's gonna be the Hall of the Kingsman number 2. So I think in order to win this, you need to kind of keep up with the spam of the goblin faction. And scouting is very important. I think that's a good choice to go for the Wolf Riders, because having mobile units in this map are going to be quite rewarding, because it's a huge map, right? There are so many easy ways to expand. That's why the bigger the map, the better it is for the goblin faction. So determining the strength and the balance of this matchup on this map is quite difficult, because on a map like Forts of Eisen, it's a different story. You can't advance that fast or that much without getting punished for it. Bad trample. but he might be able to save them. Remember, the Trollmaster from the Ingmar faction is working like a banner carry upgrade. That means even when they are level 1, they can respawn over time, which is a huge advantage for the Trollmaster units. 5 power points in the bank for both the players. The goblins will be able to creep this one, no problemo, but maybe Ingmar can steal the money with the pikemen. Let's see if that's going to be the case. The Falvin is available. Oh, but the money lucky drop for goblins, he was able to pick the money up. Okay, so this map is not looking too bad for the Ingmar so far, but can he keep doing this? So we have a Fissure level 1, Spider Pit level 2, and 2 Goblin Caves. Against 2 Hall of the Kingsmen in 1 level 2 Wolf Den. So he will be recruiting now some of the Snow Trolls. Oh wow! Bike with the readers. Thank you, Bike with the 81 viewer rate. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Do we have a follower mode on? Let me check. If yes, I will disable this. Let me check 1 second, guys. Yeah, I will disable this. Okay, because of the rate. Now you should be able to type if you guys want. Thanks for the rate, by the way. Guys, welcome to the semi-finals of the World Championship Tournament for BFME2 Rise of the Witch King. It's a cash prize tournament we are hosting. It's a community, of course, based tournament because the games are not supported anymore by EA Games since 2010, but you can still play these games. And that's what we are trying to do here. Best of 7 between Sauron and Zirael. You are just in time for the game number 4. This is the Goblins against Ingmar matchup. Death, boys. Death. I'm deaf. Okay, 800 command points available for Ingmar and 725 command points available for Sauron's Goblin faction. Zirael is doing a phenomenal job in this game number 4. I think he has warmed up. He had like a very rough start into the best of 7. He was losing the first 2 games, but since last game and also this game, he has a very great and outstanding performance. And if he can keep doing what he's doing, he can maybe get to the game number 5 as a tiebreaker game. Tunnel here, offensive tunnel, but Ingmar will be able to spot this and eventually take it down. Half-throw Swordman here. Spiderlings harassing all the time. That's gonna be a big push. Holy guacamole. We have 4 Spider Riders coming from the middle and 3 Spiderlings coming from the bottom. And even more spiders. Beautiful Felwind. He will be able to catch a lot of them, but it was kind of very weird interaction. I think the pikemen, they couldn't deal the damage they were hoping for. But still, many of the Spider Riders got killed. He's gonna freeze this mill level 2 to protect it against the Spider Summon. But in the meantime, there is just too much going on for Ingmar to contest. So he needs to split up his army all the time, but the Goblin army is just too mobile. Voldor. Goblins actually lost so much map control from this one big push. He has still this under his control. Ingmar is, the Goblin play is expanding very nicely. Ingmar lost out of map control.
Stop the goblins!
Look at the minimap, boys. You see, there are so many tunnels here at the top side. So many. And there is even an offensive tunnel here on this spot. The thing is, Ingmar could eventually expand through this area. Because there is nothing. No tunnel, no mill, nothing. They cannot stop the goblins. BFME2 is better. Is this not Avi? Avi, is this not you? I remember that's you, my friend. But did you get your account banned once again, Avi? Okay, so Voldor is going to be only level 2. Level 3 is required for the pillage. 950 command points for Sauron and 800 command points for Zirael. So Sauron is taking over the map. Very mobile, hard to contest. So Ingmar is trying to look for this one big fight, but he has only tier 1 units. Only extroverts and Rudaur pikemen, they cannot really do much. I mean, yes, the extroverts are getting leadership from Voldor, but is this gonna be enough to win the fight? Snow Trolls are coming. There comes the War Chant for the double buff on the extroverts. The damage output is gonna be great. He's gonna try to make it to the Spider Riders, but Spider Riders can always disengage. Snow Trolls are tanky horses, pretty much. They are like Snow Trolls, but they are working like a horse. They can also trample down the enemy units. That's what the spider riders are looking for. Walder is getting also level 3 now, has the pillage. It means money, money, money. You see, you get 18 for each spider rider you kill, which is a lot of money. And also Azog is making bank. Hero party is coming in clutch for both the players. Azog for goblins and Voldor for the Angmar player. The tunnel here is gonna be actually saved. Too many goblins. Fissure level 1, spider pit level 2. But lots of untouched tunnels. A lot of them, a lot. There is still a tunnel here, by the way, which means he can use this for a potential big push. But the thing is, unlike dwarves, the goblins, they don't really need this network system of the tunnels too much, because they are very fast anyway. The goblins, I think they are the fastest swordsmen in the game. They are extremely mobile. They can vault, and that's the weakness of the dwarves, because they can't do the same. They have to have mineshaft connection on a map like this. Karsh is going to be recruited. Karsh is good against goblin spam, but not that good against half-troll swordsmen and has spider riders. Goblins are very weak in their armor. It means Karsh can kill them with his passive. The Chill Soul. This one. It's like a perma poison, and he can level up like crazy too. Very strong level 10, by the way, level 8, the Whisper of Death. I think you can even kill Azog with one shot. I think this has like the highest damage output against heroes. Maybe the Thorn of Vengeance from Tranduil deals a bit more damage. But this comes really close to it. I've seen it that this one was actually one-shotting. I think it was Aragorn. Aragorn got like 100% one-shotted. But Aragorn was like level 1 or 2. Skipsion, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Hi Shanks, can you stream Best of 9 Pro Series for 1.003v3? I give you $10 every time you stream a Best of 9 series for 1.00. You don't have to give me money for it, my friend. I will do it, but you know, when you offer me money for it, it feels like a job. It's like, it feels odd, you know. It feels like I have to do it, but I wanna do it, you know. I wanna do it. You don't have to give me money, but I can't, because I'm just prioritizing right now the BFME2 Rise of the Witch King and the World Championship in BFME 1. When we do this, after we are done with this, after we are done with the tournament, we can do this. But for now, I want to finish off this tournament first. Who is the top 5 players in BFME2? In BFME2 or in Rise of the Witch King? These are two different games, right? In BFME2, it's I would say Andy Brandy, Archangel, Ave, Sauron, and maybe Luxus. In Rise of the Witch King, I would say Ave, Sauron, and Smoky, Solas. Beautiful poison arrows, holy guacamole. And again, BFME2 has also multiple different patches. When we are talking about BFME2, I'm always talking about the 1.09, because that's the version I've been always using in the past when we were hosting tournaments. Not very familiar with the 1.00 nor the 1.06. I've only seen one game in 1.00, and I've seen in the 1.00 version that a Nazgul can kill the fortress in 2 shots. It was enough for me when I saw that one. It was like a 3v3. I think I was casting already one time 3v3 in BFME2 1.00. It was quite a fiesta. I've seen a Nazgul getting recruited, flying to the enemy fortress and killing it in 2 shots. It's kind of crazy stuff. Oh, 2v1. Oh, but he's turning now. He's turning now. Oh, run. You can't fight against this dude. That's a warrior right there. It's a warrior right there. Now it's gonna be a whole army you need. He's blind focused, but he's diving in too deep. And 126 resources will be collected for killing the Azog. Okay, so the level 2 mill is gonna be safe for now. Ingmar is still in the building, by the way. This game is not over until it's over. We have 1000 command points available for both the players, which is very good for Ingmar, but you can see the minimap, right? The minimap is looking definitely in favor of the Goblin faction player, but maybe something bigger is required. Here we are talking about upgrades, yes. So heavy armor, forge plates on your army is gonna make them very tanky and also super strong. Imagine a half-troll army, half-troll swordmen, pikemen with these upgrades here. That will make them extremely strong. There is no balance in life. True. You can't really balance a game fully. I think it's impossible. Because there are so many circumstances. The maps are also not always the same size, height, distance. So it depends on so many different factors to make it balanced. But then it's not fun anymore. But at least some sort of balance. I personally don't enjoy when a building gets destroyed in 0.2 seconds. This is not fun for me. When I would play a game and I play it for 20 minutes, then a Nazgul comes to my fortress and one-shots my fortress, I don't think it's fun. To be honest with you. So I think more fighting should be involved. Besides one-shotting stuff. Oh, yep, boys. Hold on a second. We have the Dragon Lord himself. Drogoth, extremely strong on a map like this. Super mobile. And there is no counter to that. There is only one half that Ranger battalion. That's not gonna be enough. You have Rogash doing a sword, but they are too tanky. They can't get killed, man. Look, he needs like 5 hits. Doesn't deal too much damage, boys. That's the problem. How you wanna deal with this? Oh, wait, there is one more. Oh, nice shot. He can also fight, but he's getting chunked now. Chunk. He's gonna use spiders on them. You see, the armor against archers, of course, is not very high. But Rogash can maybe kill the spiders. By the way, Rogash also can control the enemy trolls, but there are no trolls. And I think you can't use this on the half-troll swordman. That's not possible. So maybe you can use it on the cave trolls, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so level 3 already unlocked, has the Wing Blast ability available, which can also be nice. Rogash is on the hunt, level only 1. You need level 5, so unlike Gimli, this leap, you will need to invest a bit more time to unlock it. And also this is level 7. Level 7 is kinda long time to go. And this gives you the same stats like the Blade Master from Aragorn gives, but Aragorn gets with level 2, Rogash with level 7, Gimli with level 5. So this is a very late game ability for Rogash. Fireball! Boom! Sun! Nice. Also Scavenge from the spellbook helps a lot. Yes, the Blight available, but I don't think Blight is very good now at this point. Because the enemy units are just too tanky. The half-troll swordmen, they can withstand this for a long time. He demolished a couple of buildings, by the way. I think the Goblin Caves got demolished completely. He wanna stop making goblins. He's selling his goblins. Goblin faction without goblins. That's what we're gonna watch. He's gonna make only Spider Riders and half-troll swordmen. The elite army of the Goblin faction will be recruited, which will make this whole Blight completely useless, in my opinion. Goblins map OP, yeah, true. Goblins map is very strong, but Zirael is holding himself strong. And also he has very good scaling with these heroes too, right? Especially this dude, the Whisper of Death can be nice, the Blink can be nice too, to sneak in. He's like an assassin, dude. This hero is like an assassin hero, like Zed from League of Legends or something. Black Numenorian's gonna get fired. But he has not enough archers to kill this dude. How we wanna kill him? The one ranger can't really do much about him. The problem here for the Ingmar faction is you can't really get leadership from a hero. That's not possible. So when you want to have double buff with Ingmar faction, you need to go for the frozen land. That's the only way you can get leadership unlocked. I think that's what you need. You need double buffed rangers to one-shot Drogoth. One-shot him. That's a big commitment. A lot of half-troll swordmen. There comes a one-shot, but only killing tier 1 units and 1 ranger. Is this really worth it? Knocking down the heroes, Rogash is flying, but he's focusing the level 3 Hall of the Kingsman. It's quite tanky, and the Snowbind is on cooldown. That means he can't freeze it. White has been used defensively. That's a very important structure going down. It means no more rangers anytime soon. Azog also hitting like a truck. Rogash against Azog, but Azog is fast. There is no way you can catch him. Rogash is not that fast, I think, but oh, but where is... Hold on, where is Karsh? Oh, but he's gonna go for the Fellwind Blight combination? Yo, you should have given it to Rogash in my opinion. Rogash should have gotten the kill, but it's okay. There was a nice Blight So he will be able to defend this. He's gonna get this one to level 3, but he's losing, of course, a lot of money and momentum. We have still full command points for goblins. He has 5,000 almost in the bank. There is no reason to not look for Gollum, kill the Gollum, get the 1 rank, and recruit Sauron. Where is Gollum actually? I don't even know where Gollum is, to be honest with you. I think the Goblin player has the time and also the money to do that. Just get Gollum and recruit Sauron. You know, imagine Sauron recruiting Sauron. It would be kind of crazy. Some BFME today? I'm not sure, my friend. I'm not sure. I can't tell because first of all, we need to finish this best of 7. It might be finished in 2 games. It might be finished in 4 games. The games can last 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour. Lots of stuff which we can't really figure out. And then it depends on the situation, right? The Fireflight available with level 6? Ah yeah, we can see the icon here for the level 10. But here's the Fireflight. This actually is a very good counter to other flying heroes. So this one is almost one-shotting a Felbeast, for example, from Mordor. Boom! Oh, son, beautiful. Very well done. Nice. Oh. Any BFME honestly? Shut up. 14 power points after the Watcher and 9 power points after the Blight. The Troll Creep is still remaining, by the way. And Angmar is still not poor. He has still 1000 command points, but he has not that many units on the field. Goblins are command points capped. He has 1000 out of 1000 available command points. He has an army that can't be stronger than it already is. Half-Troll, Swordman, and Spider Rider army. So remember, they cost 72 command points each, which is a lot. And Spider Riders also cost 72 command points each. So you can't recruit endlessly of them, but it's a very strong army in terms of quality. So you can see now 1, 2, 3, 4 Swordmen, 5, 6, 7 Half-Troll Swordmen, 1 Half-Troll Pikeman, and 3 Spider Riders with all the upgrades they can get. All the upgrades they can get. That's gonna be hard to match. Rogash, still a level 1 pleb, needs level 5, but even level 5 wouldn't kill them because they have heavy armor. They are just too tanky. Rogash doesn't hurt them that much. And you see, that's the dilemma with the expensive heroes, because by the time you get them on the field, your opponent has already eventually upgrades or more army. It's hard to level them up. That's the problem. And those heroes, they also require a lot of time to be leveled up, because imagine you recruit this dude for 3000, then you need to get him to level 7. This will take you 1 hour to do that, you know what I mean? Next matchup is going to be between me and Ranjal tomorrow. Tomorrow 8 PM, we're going to have the games in the semi-finals, best of 7. Ranjal versus me. I mean, he's kind of still in the game. I don't know how, but he has only 2 or 3 rangers. He needs more than that. He needs like a ranger army. But I think at this point, Sauron, okay, said, you know what, I need to focus on the map control. I need to kill those males because Angmar is just getting too much money. And he needs, look, all of a sudden from 1000 command points, Zirael is dropping down to 575 command points only. That's going to be a huge differential. He has 2 times the army compared to his opponent. And most importantly, he has 24 power points in the bank. 1 more power point, and then it's time. And it's time, boys. Did he lose Drogov? I didn't pay attention. I think he did. I don't see a hero on the field anymore besides Izok. There's only Izok. I think Drogov has been killed. Rogash level 2 finally. He's gonna steal him. Steal him? Why didn't you steal him? He's far away now. Now you can't catch him anymore. Oh, maybe the turnaround? Look, he's trying to catch him. What is the range of this thing? Oh, he's gonna use it. Look. Oh, he's pointing out at him. You fight for me now. I will reward you. Nice. He stole him. The first time it's actually useful. Because the... God, he went for the cave troll. One of them, I think. From the fissure level 2. Right, this one, yeah. He has also fire drakes under his control. They also cost how many command points? 90 command points each. 3 of them you will have to sacrifice a quarter of your command points for 3 fire drakes only. Courage level 5. Oh, son. Oh, man. Oof. Hot. You need 3 hits now, but the second hit leaves it with like 0.001 HP. So, but you still need 3 hits to kill it. 6-player free-for-all on the real deal after this best of 7. Yeah, I mean, why not? We can do this. 7 power points. The Angmar player he went for the Giants. Oh, he's going for it. He wanna go ham. That's a desperate push. But, you know, imagine he destroys the fortress. What would that change? That wouldn't really do much for you. There comes the big commitment. Half Troll army is coming in clutch. The dragon is still not done, but he's gonna be leaving the Middle Earth very, very soon. Once the Half Troll army is committing to the fortress, there is nothing that can stop them from taking it down. But there comes the counter attempt of destroying the enemy fortress. The 2 giants are being special summoned. The fortress has no upgrade on it, no armor upgrade. But he's gonna summon the Wildman to just kill them. Rogash is coming in clutch, but again, killing those summoned units, that doesn't give you anything. It doesn't even give you experience points. I mean, I'm okay with no power points, but why no experience points? Why those heroes can't level up for killing your summoned army? Big commitment. He can freeze it if he wants to be a bit more annoying with the Snowbind, but he doesn't. It's tanky, but not tanky enough. Half Troll Swordman action. And that's gonna be the end of the game, and Goblins were once again victorious against Angmar. Would you look at that?